Yeah, I watched the first few seconds of this. Some matey attacks the police at Manchester Airport. He actually does a good performance. It starts off at the right as it kicks off, so it's hard to say who's in the right, who's in the wrong, what's going on. But he gives a good showing for himself, to be honest. He don't do too bad. I've only watched like the first few seconds. I was like, go on, son. But yeah, let's go.
Yeah, mate, I'm about now. Easy. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Okay, I'm in right. I'm in the
Oh yeah. Hold on, before we see this, because that's kind of hard. But the bloke that kicked him in the head, I mean, I can get it. It's a high pressure situation. It's all kicked off, but still, you stun gunned him and then kicked him on the floor. That's cowardly. You kicked him in the head while he's on the floor. You shouldn't be a policeman. But neither should the two. I guess it was two women. She was way too panicking, and she shouldn't be a policewoman either. It seemed like there was a couple of them that kind of was, but yeah, that bloke that kicked him in the head, that's naughty. Like I say, I get it. It's very high pressure. I don't know what this bloke's done just then, like we're gonna see now, but still, you stun gunned him and then kicked him in the head. That ain't a good look, bruh. All right, I take back what I said. If it weren't for her, they lost control of that situation. She's the one. Him and the other one shouldn't be police. See, at first I was thinking I thought he was just sitting there minding his business at first, and they come over and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm just watching." But actually, from that angle, you see that he jumped in. Also, he's a piece of shit. He punched 2 women. I know they're police officers, but still. Now, I will say, now, I don't know, that's what I'm saying. You only see the fight. So it's hard to say what the situation is. But you did walk up to him, start pushing his head down. Now, maybe there may have been something that happened before, and I don't know. So it's hard to say. But yeah, if it weren't for that woman, bro was sitting there like Chopper after he stabbed matey in the prison. What's going on in here? Nah, she's sweet. Oh, Keithy's done himself a mischief. Bro's sitting there like, oh, I didn't do nothing, even though he's the one that really kicked everything off. But yeah, if it weren't for that woman, yeah, bro was going in it. But that's the same thing as when they handcuffed me, and it was 2 men, little men, little blue men in little blue suits, as Jim Morrison said. But it was he put one cuff on, and I could have absolutely resisted, and neither one of them would have been able to do anything. I let them cuff me. If you watch the go, it's still on the channel. Me getting handcuffed. But yeah, he just walked up and banged one handcuff on, and then kind of I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Then he said on his thing, "You're resisting." I was like, "All right, go on then." Like, I knew that I hadn't done nothing wrong. Do you know what I mean? So it weren't like I was that bothered. I knew it. But he just walked up and banged the cuff on, and it's like now I've got a weapon too. I've got a cuff. I've got a metal thing attached to my hand, and you haven't got control of me. Yeah, yeah. That woman deserves a medal, but that man, like I say, I get it. I get it that it's a high pressure situation and people are humans still, and that kind of. But still, even when you see people in a street fight, I know it happens, but it's still low, even in a street fight, to knock someone to the ground, have them down, and then kick them, especially in the head. Especially in the head. Like you're not made for that situation. I mean, neither of the 2 women, because he dropped them like flies, but at least she got up and stunned him. Like, Because if it weren't for her, yeah, that would be. But then you see the two actual cops come over and they ain't playing around. But you're dumb anyway, like doing that shit in an airport, especially when you look like you're a Muslim. I mean, messing around in an airport is not a good idea, no matter what you are. But yeah, definitely not Muslims. People still on edge about them in airports. But yeah, to be fair, it was kind of handled pretty quick. But yeah, they're lucky that they only got stunned. To be fair, they're lucky that that woman stunned them and broke the whole thing up. I like the guy at the end though. He was the one that jumped on the police, was wrestling the bloke. All right, the other one swung and hit the two, then hit that one, but it was the big fella, and then he just sat like he literally started that. Well, the police did, depending on what happened before, but he started it all kicking off properly, and then he was just sat there like, no, what me? I'm not even with them. Oh, that's racist. Just because we look the same, you assume one with them. Yeah, yeah, craziness. Shout out to that woman though. She should get a medal. She saved the day. She's the hero of the day. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.